Alright, you guys. So we're back on Barry stuff. This is a 16-minute video. The same bullshit. Now, mark my words. Not one of these fucking cars, none of these finished projects will be finished this summer. Right? None of them. Not a fucking one. And then I want to discuss something. So, unlike Barry, dude, I was out back the other day and I was looking at my fucking collection. And I'm tired of just having the car set. I can't physically drive every car that I have, even if they were fixed and on the road. So over the coming years, there's like 5 cars here that I won't part with ever, just because sentimental value. Le Mans Outback, Dad's Skylark, or sorry, GS, Dad's GS, the Corvette, and I think that's it. So 3 cars here I won't part with. Oh, Gramps, sorry, that's.
So the minute I'm gone, you get rid of my bike.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of your Harley. Anyways, so over the coming years, the other ones I mentioned, like I'm probably gonna finish the Dart up, and I might sell it. Just I can't drive all of them. You only got so much fucking time before cold weather hits to drive these cars, and it's not right for these cars to sit and rot with me saying, well, I'm going to drive that one day. I'm going to do this with that car one day. When I could fix them up and place them in other people's hands that will love and enjoy them. I'm realizing I'm becoming Barry, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to kill cars because it's not like Barry. All these fucking cars, he likes to brag that he has and say we're jealous. It's not that. It's not fair. You say you love these fucking cars, but it's not fair to them. How is it fair that these cars spend more time sitting in your fucking yard than they do on the road with people that would enjoy them? A 16-year-old kid would love that Skylark, that 4-door piece of shit Skylark. He would rock that. I would have when I was 16. But yet you are such a hoarding fucking loser that instead of selling them, getting money, moving on to the next car, that's how you would build multiple cars. You build one, sell one, build one, sell one. Instead of doing that, or sorry, rebuild. Even though fucking rebuilds, that's a side point, you don't even know the definition of that. Instead of doing that, you'd rather let these cars sit because you, instead of just taking a picture and you know, having a scrapbook of all the cars you've owned throughout your pathetic little life, you want to go out here and say, well, I own this car. Well, what good's it doing you? None of these cars, you can make all these broad-ass claims you're going to make here, but none of them will be done. Not a single fucking promise you've made, talking about building, talking about doing this, talking about doing that, will ever be done. It won't happen. Your health is too bad. And last time I checked, Capital One ain't paying for nothing no more, bitch. And instead of you fucking facing reality, but you can't because you start that shotgun you got in there. Instead of you facing reality, like, damn, I should really fucking sell these cars and pick 1 or 2 cars to rebuild. So Ryan has 2, 3 decent cars. Starting with his fucking Bonneville that the poor fucking sap was so stupid he bought a top thing his dad was going to put the convertible top on. That's probably just so mouse pissed up by now and so moldy that it's fucking useless. This is how pathetic Barry is. Ryan's in the cars, right? Well, that Barracuda could be driven, right? Barry's been claims they're going to drive it this year. Why wouldn't Ryan be driving that if that car was truly roadworthy? And then here's another thing. Here's what makes Barry pathetic about that. Barry can't even drive his own junk. He has to ask Ryan to borrow one of Ryan's cars to drive during the summer. You know how fucking pathetic that is, dude? You have a fucking 900,000 cars. You had to ask your fucking kid to drive his classic junk? Boy, before you ever come after me, I don't have to ask Daddy to drive his fucking cars. Got a Corvette out there, it's all mine, and I'll be rocking in the summer. Probably an OBS, probably even a Dart. Maybe even a Skylark. Or sorry, a GS, sorry. Don't want to piss off the Buick guys. This is what summer of 2025 will be at Beamer & Sons Garage. A whole lot of walking and talking it's like he's done for 4 fucking years.
Look, I'm like Barry when it comes to motorcycles and quads.
I'm just, I came to that reality that I'm just tired of the shit sitting, dude. It's hurting the cars.
I'm bored, man. I got fucking shit sitting everywhere.
Well, it was going to be a lot more than that today. didn't really feel like coming out here and fighting all
Hey
this.
Barry, thanks for admitting though
Looks like
that
we're
you're
going
not
to
going to do an
a store.
onslaught
We're gonna put
if
all
you
the
don't have the fucking skill to
We had
do
the
it.
right shoes on, but we don't care.
Is this where he's going to do more of the same? I'll go around and talk about it. What cars he's got.
I should have put my boots on. These boots are made for walking.
Hey Barry, I
If
didn't
you
know you,
try to take many of them cars out of the driveway, you're going to do plenty of that.
hey Barry, I didn't know you listened to a chick song.
And that's what they're going to do. They put them on.
Listen to this.
Someday these boots are
Don't
going to
get loud.
walk all over you.
Hey Barry, is that why Dead nobody fucks with you on GTA no more? It couldn't because you said you were gonna clean my fucking clock if I called you a pedo, and I called you a pedo, and you didn't use them boots to walk all over me. Instead,
Dude.
you screamed and got your ass banned for life, you and Ryan, and
Barry.
any Beamer again.
You can get your property taxes paid, dude. I'm sure people would pay to see us get in the ring, dude. I mean, all you guys to do is man up and you and Ryan put your big boy pants on and let's get this ring ready and get this shit done, man. While I'm still alive. I mean, that way you can throw me the beating that you so promised me.
Yeah, I'm not going that way.
That center so long that bed's got mold on it. Green mold.
Concrete steps that are
Look at that.
falling apart.
You wouldn't clean that shit up.
Walls
burn
are
off. You can burn there.
Caving in.
Exactly.
Been like that for years. It's getting worse though. I brought my broom. Walk-on ramp's going to be covered in snow, and I didn't bring any way to dust it
Like
off.
Barry here in a minute's gonna say that we're all fucking jealous of him. What? Like I want you to get on here. Seriously, you like doing this walking, fucking, talking bullshit. Get on here and explain what Jeff, Fasting, all of us are fucking jealous of. Explain. Is it the fact you have no fucking family? Is it the fact that you have 86 cars that show over 63 fucking years of life, but nothing else? Not family, not friends, nothing.
Listen, here's a fact, Barry. If let's say Ryan decided one day to move out on his own and not come home, you would be alone. Nobody would ever come in. You would die in that house, and cats would eat you, because that's what would happen. Alone. So, dude, jealous? Your life, you on life is so fucking far askew, dude. None of that shit that you have matters, dude.
Here's what I want to say is,
Not one of them cars matter. Can them cars keep you warm? Can they break bread with you, buddy? Can they listen to your problems? I mean, not that I'm a big talker, but I mean, can they chill with you? Can they? I mean, what, man? You have hustled and stole for years. You lied to your mom, scammed, stole, robbed, lied to people. Half them cars you stole from people, basically. I mean, come the fuck on. You're a joke, dude.
here's the fact, Barry. YouTube could go away, dude. YouTube could go away from me, and I would be just fine. I don't need you get on here because you need somebody's validation of your petty ass life. I don't.
I mean,
Hence why in life, at 25 years of being on this fucking planet, 26 years of being on this planet, I am 10 times more successful in life and have more going on for me in this moment than Barry Beamer does at 63. And Barry, if you had to wake up and smell those roses that smell like cat shit, you would fucking take a 12 gauge shell, put in that shotgun, put it in your mouth and pull
he
the trigger.
don't have the guts for something like that. He is a coward.
Because you know why? Because you would realize that your fucking life has meant nothing. Anybody you've ever came in contact with, you've ruined them. You have took from them, you have lied from them, you have hurt them. You have never, ever.
Let's just walk down your road, Barry. So let's say you're a great boy. Your mom went ahead and said, fuck the rest of the kids, fuck the rest of the grandkids. Ryan gets every goddamn thing. Let's just say that happened. And Ryan was over at your mom's house right now. How would your lights be getting paid, Barry? Or your light bill? How would your bills be getting paid? How the fuck? When would you actually see somebody? When would you have human contact with somebody, Barry? Think about that. Think about that for 5 seconds, dude.
You have done nothing in your life that's amounted to nothing. You can't even look and say that you've touched anybody in life in their life
In a positive way.
Not one person.
Not even Ryan.
Because, Barry, I have met some of your so-called friends at these events, dude, and not one of them had something good to say about you.
I haven't talked to one person
Not one of them.
that said anything good about you.
One of them, the person we were talking to at Swap Meet looked at this person and said, oh, they're friends of Barry Beamer. And he goes, oh, I feel sorry for you. You could ask my buddy Jacob right now, or anybody like that. They wouldn't say that shit about me. That's how you know you're a pathetic ass human being. And the fact that you want to get on here and act like 86 piles of shit matter.
Listen, but
Look, dude, what are we gonna give you a Viking fucking funeral? Are we gonna pile all them cars when you die and burn them? Or are you gonna take them with you?
look, I wouldn't care if you was Richard Rollins or whatever the fuck gas much dude is. I don't give a fuck Dennis Collins and you like to talk about them so much. I don't give a fuck if you was Jay Leno, dude, and had them kind of cars. If you have nothing else besides a pocket full of cash and 30 fucking thousand nice cars, everybody you mentioned, they have people that care about them, that love them. They have family. That on Christmas they have get-togethers. Dude,
Your own flesh and blood don't like you.
your own fucking kid sneaks around. Dude, I'm not even gonna cause problems, but dude, your kid ain't even loyal to you, bitch.
And listen, Barry, I want to say something, dude.
You're a great boy.
So, just so you're aware, you're gonna at the end of this, you're gonna claim that me and Jeff called in to your boy's work and
God.
on Super Bowl Sunday. Just so you're aware, I was on a date Super Bowl Sunday, you fucking loser. What, with a girl, something you can't get with, something Ryan can't get with. Oh, so let me guess. I'm gonna take time away from my date and call. Hey, why the fuck would I do that?
Listen, it don't even make sense what you're saying. I want to hear what he's saying, but let me hear him say it first. I want to hear what he's saying because it's not making. From what you said earlier,
Yeah, it's covered. It's going to be treacherous for me, but you know what?
What would they have done if he was at work? Think about it. What would they have done if Ryan was at work? Wouldn't there have to be somebody
Slip
new
and
Ryan
slide
wasn't at work?
away. Slip and slide.
No, think
Slip and
about it.
slide.
Wouldn't they have to know Ryan wasn't at work?
Slip and
In order to
slide away.
call Kroger's and go,
That's what we're going to
hey,
do.
look, I'm Ryan Beamer, I'm not
She's
coming
a
into work today.
Casper
What if he was already, no listen, what if he was already at work?
Exactly.
You would have to know he wasn't at work to do
Here.
that. So he
This,
either didn't happen or it's somebody
bridge was in
that
bad
stop
shape.
local.
And a buddy of mine came over and fixed it for me.
Because you would look
Parking
stupid.
lot.
It's Barry making up
Oh,
shit
my
trying to get people to feel sorry for him.
He fixed it with some lag bolts. It's not that
You
slick.
needed your buddy to put in lag bolts on a fucking bridge.
So here's
You're a fucking
the
dumber.
SS Minnow boat from Gilligan's Island.
Listen,
No,
Barry's
it's
supposed to
not,
be a
but
smart person, been a
that's what we
mechanic for
call it
years.
around here.
He really thought he could take that tow
Don't
truck
know
and
what
run right to
year it
that
is, had
boat.
two
and
twin,
that fiberglass boat would just crumble.
Four-cylinder engines in it.
You think he would
So
understand?
something that's
Hey,
made
Mark,
to
you
take
wanna cut
like
the out
water
drives out
of
pressure
it?
against the pressures.
Then we pulled the engines out
Right,
of it
so
and scrapped them.
you could do that with a Corvette then, right? I mean, just drive right to that
There's an
motherfucker.
aluminum gas
I mean,
tank in
come
there.
on,
I took it
man.
out. A steering wheel rondo once. And then, I don't know, cut it up.
A normal person, yeah, would have cut it up a long time
I
ago.
hit it with the tow truck one time, thought I'd bust it up, man. That thing's pretty tough.
See what I mean?
Okay, so here we got
I
a
mean,
95 Honda Civic. This is for sale. I think it needs a head gasket, maybe a motor.
I think you dig it.
2001 Geo Prism. It's
you know,
got
it's
the
sat there
doors
water
off
in it for
the
10 years. But
the
it's
brown
hot cold, hot
Toyota, and we
cold.
put them on here because
Oh, this is good.
I wanted to whirl up windows.
Oh.
Then I got this new Toyota that's green, and it'll get the doors off the Toyota on here and the motor out of the Toyota into that.
Oh.
So hopefully we'll get this 01 Prism. Same engine. Toyota.
Hey
and
Barry, I'm about to come repo that car just so you're aware. Your last payment of fucking $14.95 fucking got declined.
Barry, I'll bet you $100 bill you don't do shit. You'll be talking about doing this shit again next spring. And if you do it, you're welcome. My
Chevrolet or
motivator. you.
Hey,
affiliated.
Barry, you're declining health, man. You'll be doing this so long that you'll be sitting in your mom's fucking wheelchair, dude, running around and talking
Is
about it.
that an escort wagon?
Yeah.
Has that been there all this time?
They change out engines and body parts on certain models. We're on to
Listen, you fucking loser. Chevy did that with multiple different brands. They did it with the Chevy Love. What the fuck are you
Listen,
talking about?
You act like something new. Back in the day, a Chevy Nova and a Geo Spectrum was the same thing, dude. I mean, you're fucking stupid as shit. You think you know all this.
2 Escort wagon. It's probably going to be scrapped, these transmission. '79 Zephyr.
And that takes about
I'm
2
going
hours.
to probably sell this thing or part it. 4-door, 6-cylinder, belonged to a gentleman that passed away.
Now, Barry, what happened to putting a big block in that?
Do you guys understand how right out that top's going to be on that car? Do you have any idea? I mean, look at the rest of the
What parts? Barry wants to part out these cars, but there's no valuable parts there.
I mean,
When was the last time? Okay, even if somebody wanted to buy, when was the last time you seen that year of Zephyr somebody fucking rebuilding?
a 4-door at that?
A 4-door.
Because the doors would be different. I mean, so you're not going to put them on a 2-door. I'm 98% sure.
Instead of him, he's wanting to part out and make this money because he's seen that I can do it. You know, being Barry Beamer, you know, he's copying after me, you know. Loser. Instead of him finding a vehicle that, you know, like a Cat Eye Chevy, you know, multiple different, something that, a Dakota. I mean, he's talking about a car that, what are you going to sell off of it? And that would require your lazy ass going there and pulling the parts. That would require your lazy ass knowing how to list shit on Marketplace successfully.
And I got it. Low miles.
It's so rusted, the rear bumper fell off of it.
73 Boattail Riviera, 455. Parts car. No paperwork. But it'd be a great parts car for somebody if they wanted to buy all the ribs we got, and they could take the 3 and build them really one cool car.
Yeah.
Here we got a Astro van, high topper. Rondo wants to put a LS swap to it. I don't know if he'll ever do it. He's got somebody who says can do it, so I can't do it. Don't want to do it. There's the water
You're
line
right.
here
You
for
couldn't pull it off, even though it's the simplest fucking thing to do. I mean,
Hell no, he don't want you to do. He's still waiting on his fucking other Ford to you to get done building it.
That's my
the
boy.
mobile home that used to be here, right there. Was a mobile home sat on this concrete pad.
Wow, cool.
Coming alongside here, there's a 92 E 250.
Barry's balls here in a minute.
Was a motor van now, but it was my junk hauler. I hauled junk with it, garbage picked with it, did a lot of stuff with that, made a lot of money.
You know you slept in that bitch.
There we go, 66 Dodge Charger. First year generation. It's got 67
Maybe.
Charger turn signals on the
Find
fenders.
out when I got the rock wheel on top.
But make no mistake, this is a 66.
Hey Barry, you met him.
Magnum,
You bought some hubcaps off of an old part swap meet.
Bucket Suits console around
Bitch, I
Springfield.
mean, don't act like you got friends and know people. I mean,
We got an 86 Ford F350 dually, 460 old Yeller.
shit, that should be called the Barnacle Bus.
Here's my
Put
grandfather's
on
first
Barnacle on.
Cadillac. It's my son's first one too. 75 Fleetwood. And it's got the 500 in it.
Ugly.
My son's first car too, he drove on the street. It's sitting in line with all the other ones there. He'd do something with this car.
Y'all notice
Yeah.
how when he walks up these Cadillacs and shit, dude, he acts like he's got a 70 Chevelle there with a fucking 396 and a 4-speed.
I've said it before and I'll say it again, man. Out of most of the cars you got sitting there, that's the one I would take.
A
Because
78
what a lot of people
Mustang
understand
2,
is it's
V6
basically
automatic.
not worth any money,
It's a starter.
I'd cut the fucking.
and you can make that car
There's the first
super
car for my
fast, super
son's
cheap.
Roadmaster. That's a 93, I believe, or a 92, 93 Roadmaster.
Hey Barry, here in a minute you're gonna point out why if somebody want to come there and take some shit, you would never know.
Oh, he's a fucking man. Now, somebody might go up in the field
Still limited.
and go around his house if they know what it looks like or not.
What?
Fucking thieves are lazy, dude. They don't
92,
want to
excuse me.
hurt.
I said it was a time machine and gear. There's parts in there. Oh, that's for that Pontiac engine. There's a Pontiac engine sitting in between the frame
You got
rails.
Pontiac 350 with a bad rod under the hood of this computer.
Next one is a 66 Bonneville. I got paperwork on it. It was a 389 car. I'm not sure if it was a 2-barrel or 4-barrel car. And I'd like to put an engine in it. I got
Look
one
at it.
for it.
There's nothing
Put it back
motherfucker.
together.
I mean, it's just
Whatever
better shape than
happened.
most of the shit.
Next one.
Okay, here's the one I'm
One
with.
of 3900 built.
You're a liar.
3,933.
What year is it?
73.
Let me look at some numbers real quick.
Barry, all this stuff can be fact checked very easy. Just like you're wrong on your GSX numbers, by the way, Bubba.
Hold on, 73. Hold on. How many did you say was made?
3,000 and some.
Yeah, it says 3,933 GS, but it also says in 73 that was the only thing you could get was a GS.
I don't know.
And, but I want to no, that's not even what I wanted to do. Look,
Rare car.
I want to point this out, guys. It's not the same. He wants to make it sound like it's the same thing as like a GS or fucking even a GTO, whatever the fuck.
It was like the GTO.
It's an option. This is from. I'll show you where it's from in a minute. But look, it's the GS option. It's an option you got on a Riviera. It's an option. Okay.
I'm gonna lay out some knowledge for you guys.
And this is from the Buick Owners Association. Is where all these numbers come from on these cars and shit.
So I want to say something. I'm gonna spout some knowledge, something that Barry don't know, right? That car is the equivalent of a 73 Valiant with the GTO option trim.
Now, if Barry could find out, they did offer a stage 1 option. Okay. If he could find out if it's a true stage 1 car, but it's not because it would have badges on it to say stage 1, folks. So let's be clear. I don't want to give him he'll be talking. Yeah, even Jack over there said it would have badges. It don't have a badge. You can't show you a spot on it where it has a badge.
These, something like that.
39,000, Dad.
39,000.
39,000.
This is one of 3,933.
He's saying there's 39,000 total GSs made.
Look and see concept car.
From what I'm seeing right here, that the only thing in that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean
4-barrel, 400 turbo.
This must just be for
Rare
GSs.
car.
They don't tell you how many regular GSs or regular Rivieras is made.
No keys. But it's one of
71.
Listen to what Barry says. What Barry's about to say, dude. This is a crime.
Hold on, you said it's a 73?
Yeah.
Okay, in 73 there was 34 fucking 1,080 GSs, 34,000 Rivieras made. This must be where he's getting his numbers from. There was 3,933 GSs made. If it was a stage 1 option, there's only 1,234.
You know what's funny about that number? You know what's really fucking comical about that?
And if you listen, if you'd have paid up in that year, that's what I mean. If you'd have paid up in that year for the stage 1, and even look, he's so stupid. I got his balls busted right here. By his own website, where he's getting his facts, so even if it's a GS, on that car right there's a trim package because there was only one motor option, and they'll put out 250 fucking horse. You would have to pay up for the stage 1 motor to get a special performance motor. It's a trim package for that car, is what it is.
Like a
right
GTO
here.
On a Valiant,
Yeah, exactly. You would have to pay up to get to stage 1 to have any more horsepower. But I mean, it's a trim package, Barry. It's so they could what they did to the GTOs, and everything, so they can be like, well, I got a GTO. Because that's when the insurance and everything else was getting bad, and people, from the 60s getting killed and all them fast-ass cars and shit. And
well, even with his own production numbers, it's still not as rare as your California.
Yeah, it's not on the same level. It's not. I don't want to be like I'm better than him when it comes to car shit. It's not on the same level.
we have around here. 3 of these cars.
I don't own a Skylark. I own a GS.
And transplant over it to another car. Not to.
He's gonna track that. Barry, what you just said there is a fucking serious felony.
My question is, why would anybody do that when they could start out with a better Riviera? What GS parts are they going to take, Barry? The badges? Is that what you're saying?
You can buy them for $80, so you sell that car for $80.
There's nothing on that car that's any good if you're going to take over to clone another car with, dude.
VIN tag or nothing, but I mean the drivetrain and
the only difference is, and most of them have bucket seats and consoles, man. I mean, come
70
on.
Cadillac convertible, 472, 30,000 miles. We'd like to get this engine turning over and running, yuck it out, put it in that 70, black 70 with the side pipes.
I don't know about y'all, but whenever I bring a car home, that's the first goddamn thing I do before I ever park that car at.
And I got a
I can get the motor to start running. That way I know if I have a good engine or a bad engine.
Another one of these 71, 2 or 3 or not 2 or 3, but 70, 71, 72. This is a 71 Buick Skylark, 352 barrel. Do got title, signed in the wrong spot or something's wrong with it. I can't remember. The guy signed.
Hey guys, I want to bust Barry's balls real quick because in his other video, which I'm not going to read tonight, I don't know when I'm going to touch that one, but he likes to mention the GS and the GSX. And you realize your statement's redundant, right? With the GSX thing, right? That didn't become a thing till 70 and 72, 70 through 72, right? You do realize that, right? So technically, Dad's car would be the top of the line
for 69.
For 69. And you dumb son of a bitch. All right, guys, think about the redundancy in what he just said. So hang on. If we all recorded your videos, like you like to say, how would you know that? Unless the video got flagged and taken down.
Right. I mean, plus, I promise you, nobody's reporting your video. We want you to make videos, Barry. Without you making videos, we have to dig up your old videos. So, please, make videos. Talk shit. Do things. I mean...
You like to say that I don't have a life, and Jeff don't have a life. Jeff had a badass Super Bowl party, from what I understand, with his old lady and his kids and his dad and everybody, while you sat there and played PlayStation with nobody because Mr. Mock...
Hold on. You didn't just put and talk shit about us.
Mr. Mock 1970 has to take on the whole world because none of his friends want to play with him no more. Hey, Barry, you know what I did Super Bowl Sunday? I went on a date with the same girl I'm going on a date with tomorrow. I'm going to continue to live my life and do my things. And coming on here at 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night, roasting your ass. I'm going to get up during the day and I'm going to build my cars because Austin actually has something going on in his life where your pitiful ass wakes up at fucking 3 a.m., fucking microwaves some fucking eggs, feeds it to your fucking cats, and then sits on PlayStation thinking about, I'm going to go weld some fucking $1.99 dog leads together so I can have some content for the day.
I'm going to walk around and show my cars again for the 307th time.
And then when your boy rolls his nappy ass head out of the fucking bed at 10 o'clock going to work, you're going to look at and say, son, before you come home, make sure you have me a Mountain Dew and some fucking Marlboro Reds, please. And then you're going to get on back on PlayStation and get your ass kicked.
Don't give him that credit. He ain't getting no Marlboro Reds. He getting some 24/7s or some Lucky Strikes.
While me and Jeff are living our lives, come on here, turn on the camera, roasting your bitch ass, getting you so in the heat, but you can't bitch nobody because nobody's listening no more.
And Bubba, again, you're right. It's not zoning, you stupid fucking bastard. It's code enforcement. You mean to say my property's not zoned for like a fucking HOA, or your county does not have code enforcement? You moron.
Hey Barry, I want to say something else.
There is a board of health, Barry, and open tires that collect water, things that leak oil by through waterways. Yeah, buddy. There's EPAs and boards of health, buddy. There sure the fuck is.
I want to say this, Barry. You know something? We are not the same in many ways, but you know where we're really not the same is? At least I can hold my head held high and know that in certain people's lives, I've made a difference. You can't do that. Because you know why? You're a cancerous fucking disease that when you come into people's fucking lives, you destroy them. You have ruined your son's relationship with women. You have ruined your son's life. You fucking left him with his grandmother, Barry. We are not the same. And for you to act like you're higher than now.
Grandkids, dude. I mean, daughters and grandkids, dude.
Hey Barry, my siblings, dude, have never wanted to thump my head because of the way I treat my kids.
I've never went to Austin's room and fucking rung his fucking bell because he wouldn't get out of bed and go to work like your daddy did yours.
Barry, and one more thing. When you're sitting in that sad-ass apartment tomorrow, your house, in your lift
It might as
chair,
well be an apartment.
in your lift chair that you shit and piss in because you wear diapers,
It's a prison cell, is what it is for that motherfucker.
I'm going to tell you how tomorrow's going to play out for you. You're going to get up at 10 o'clock, you're going to fix your eggs, you're going to turn on the PlayStation, because it's the only place you can be somebody. You're going to scroll through your YouTube studios,
You're going to watch this video first, so we already know you're going to watch this video.
Well, you're going to scroll through your YouTube studios, look for any fucking person that's sitting there sucking your cock, telling you how great you are. And when you don't find it, you're going to go on your Frank channel. You're in the comments so you can fucking get a chubby that somebody likes you and know it's you, because you're the only person that likes you. Then,
You don't even like you, dude.
Then, Ryan's gonna get up and go to work, and you're gonna sit there in the house all the fuck alone and play PlayStation for 8 fucking.
Going, it's okay. I got 90 fucking cars to show my life. I got 90 goddamn cars outside. They don't got that. Them jealous sons of bitches.
And play. And you ready for this? Ready for this? And play for 8 hours on GTA, not accomplishing a fucking thing, wasting another day of your piddly life that you's numbered for.
Hold on, let's be real. He don't get to play. He probably don't get to play too much PlayStation between the hours of 7 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon during the week because kids are in school.
That's what's gonna happen. Now, do you know what's gonna happen tomorrow for me? I'm probably gonna sleep till 1 because I'm up doing this shit. Then I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna tear apart an LS the rest of the way. Then about 4:35, I'm gonna get cleaned up. You know, go and take a shower, get cleaned up. I'm gonna hop in my daddy's truck because my Corvette's broke down. I'm gonna go pick up this girl. I'm gonna go dinner and a movie. Then I'm gonna drop her off. I'm gonna come home and maybe tinker around with something. Then maybe I'll come in and I'll sit on my ass, play Call of Duty and get my ass whooped for like 15-20 minutes. Then I'm gonna shut that off. I'm gonna turn the camera on and I'm gonna roast your bitch ass. And then I'm gonna wake up and repeat the same fucking process. You know why? Because when this camera ends, Barry, you end. I don't think about you anymore.
We treat you like your mama and daddy should have treated you in the end. Just dismiss your
Barry,
business. You don't matter.
When I have kids, buddy, I want you to know something. And I haven't even got on to what Jeff's gonna do tomorrow. But here's what's gonna happen. When I have kids, I am gonna show you their videos. You are gonna scare them so bad they will stay away from drugs, alcohol, everything. You should
a PSA, brother.
You should be a fucking commercial for condoms. I swear to God, if you were a commercial,
Stay in school, kids.
If you were a commercial for condoms, nobody would ever. The population of the world would just decrease because they wouldn't know if they were gonna turn Barry Beamer.
I mean, he's a midnight dumpster baby. You know, hold on, folks. You know his grandpa's a fireman. I mean, you know the true story about Barry, right? I mean, that his grandpa found him like outside the fire station, and his mom and dad took him in and raised him as a baby.
Now,
so God only knows who Barry's real parents is. When he says Matt Nim ain't his brother, it's not because of how Barry tries to put it, like his mom was unfaithful to his dad. It's because Barry was adopted, man. I'm telling you.
Now, here's what Jeff's probably gonna do. I can't speak for the man, but I'm gonna tell you what his morning's gonna look like. He's gonna get up. He's gonna roast your bitch ass, you and fucking Rich, like I do. Then he's gonna shut off the camera, and he's gonna do something that you can't do. He's gonna spend time with his family, his loved one, his kids, his dad, his brother, his girlfriend. Something, Barry, face the facts.
Hey, Barry,
you can't do. Nobody likes you.
Pick me. I got a question. Did your daddy ever ring Matt's head or your other brother's head like he's rung yours? I bet not. I'll bet dollars to donuts, dude. He's never rung their bell like he's rung yours. Wonder why that is, Barry.
You know what?
How does that make you feel, Barry?
You know what's sad, Barry? On a real serious note, you know what's truly sad? You are the real reason why Ryan's probably never had a successful relationship and why you don't have kids yet. Because he's probably looked at his dad and thought, fuck, this gene pool just needs to end.
Oh, God, please.
He saw you and said, I cannot bring another Beamer in this world.
He's probably afraid you'd diddle his kid. I mean, fuck it, especially a little girl.
And Barry, with that being said, I know you're going to watch this. And
Love you, Barry.
And I want you to know something, Bubba. Do more self-projection. Call me what you want to call me, Bubba. Because here's the facts of the matter. Everything I just fucking said is the truth. Barry, there's one thing in this world that, unlike me and everybody else in this world, you can't do. And that's just...
Hug a loved one.
That's just... Not even only that. You can't just be like, fuck them. I don't care what they say. Let them say it.
Right.
And brush it off of you. You know why? Because everything we point out is fucking true. That's why when you turn on a camera, you couldn't even do a walk-around video of 40 fucking years without mentioning one of us. You know how sad it is? Hey, Barry, on my main channel, dude, how many times did I turn on the camera and fucking mention you, Bubba? You were rich. How many times, Bubba? That's how you know you are a minute speck on my balls that don't matter. Everybody in your life, Barry, you have not mattered to. The one person the people that you should have mattered to, you kicked in the fucking teeth repeatedly until they finally got so sick and tired of you that they only want Ryan around. They don't want you. You know why? Because your own fucking mom didn't want you. You would go over there and bug that woman to give her money.
Dude, I was told that towards the last few years of her life, dude, when she would, because Barry always drove junk, when she would hear Barry's car, dude, she would get like antsy because she knew that when Barry was coming, there was going to be some kind of drama. He was going to want something. I mean, that's how he treated his mom for her last years. Went around, made her nervous, antsy, stressed her out. I mean, facts, folks.
Here's some cold hard facts, Barry. Another thing, because this video's gonna drive, because I'm loving this, because you're getting madder than fuck right now, Bubba.
I mean, when Barry'd walk in the house, it wasn't. Hey son, how you doing? It was, what do you want? You know what I mean?
You can say what you want, but my grandfather, my grandma, any of my family members, when I pulled them in the driveway, don't go, oh fuck, he's here.
Or the first words out of the mouth is, what do you want?
You know what my grandpa, when I pulled him in the driveway, he's like, how you doing, bud? You know, I couldn't imagine going over to my loved one's house only when I need something. As a matter of fact, I can't believe that a man your age, from the generation you come from, would ever want to ask for help and ever want self-pity, but we've all seen that you do.
Which is nothing wrong with asking for help. You need help.
Something else, Barry, that you'll never experience in this life because you have 86,000 cars is the love of a grandkid. The love of even a kid, because you left Ryan when he was what? 5, 6, 2, 3? What? But you know what, Barry? When I take my final breath in this planet and I leave this wonderful world, I can hold my head held high and go into that light and go to judgment, knowing that I was at least better than Barry Beamer. And if the day comes and we are in the same place,
So
Barry,
you need to stop lying to yourself.
right? If the day ever comes, Barry, and I go to hell where you're going, I will give Satan a ball rub and a tuck if I can fucking stick the pitchfork up your ass and roast you. Just so we're aware. Now, Barry, I want you to yell at your fucking PlayStation while you're try not to skip the video this part. I know you fucking getting mad about that PlayStation controller.
Stop crying first. No one wants to hear you.
So-
Grown man cry.
Barry, how about this? How about you do another sad-ass video tomorrow? Well, you know, I'm living my life, and Jeff's living his life, Dad's living his life, David's living his life, everybody's living their lives, forgetting about the minute speck. Barry Beamer, till we kick on the camera. How about you do another piddly, pathetic video, walking around talking about what you're going to accomplish, because we both know that you'll never accomplish anything. Because Barry, in 63 years of being on this planet, you haven't accomplished shit. Your life has been one fucking tragedy after another that you have never, ever amounted to anything. Whether it be a father, a spouse, anything like that. And that's what's truly sad. Now have a good night, Bubba, or a good morning. I will see you tonight. I'll be sure to let you know how my date went, you know, doing things that matter. But have a good one, Bubba. And as for the rest of y'all, folks, everybody have a good one. Like I said, if you guys want to see a fucking badass 6.0 get built, go check out the man channel. Poor Man Speed Shop. Unlike Barry, I don't always just walk around and talk and fucking give myself a sloppy toppy, you know, because I just want to feel good. Y'all go check that channel out. Much love, everybody. See you guys next time. And Barry, you know I gotta do it, Mama. Leave them kids alone, Bubba. And when you're cuddling up next to your blanket, will you at least think about me, Bubba?
When he's hugging up on Sam 1, 2, 3, and 4.
When you're cuddling with that pillow because you have no woman to hug up on, love up on, show you any affection, you have a good one, Bubba.